Welcome to New England Crypto. My name is Matthew. We are Crypto Mining Family. In today's video, we are starting a very special build. It is our first Intel Arc GPU mining rig. We've been gathering hardware for this build since back in December of 2023. Because of the drivers and the limited support for these specific GPUs, we decided to put the build on hold. The drivers were so horrible back then that people started to unload these GPUs on eBay for between $150 and $190, so I scooped up one a month for the last 6 months to prepare for the build. We've kept in touch with our friends over at hive-replace as well, and after the most recent update, it looks like the time has come to do some testing, and we want this rig to be fully ready once these GPUs are fully supported. Alright, let's go over all the hardware for this build, shall we? First up, we picked the Intel Arc A750s and we went with the Reference series GPUs. These things are beauties. From what Son of a Tech says, for the money, you can't beat these GPUs on Ergo. Alright, let's take a minute to go over the specs for the Intel Arc A750 GPU, shall we? We can see that this GPU has 28 X-cores, 7 render slices, 28 ray tracing units, 448 X-vector engines, and a total power draw of 225 watts. It also has 8 GB of GDDR6 memory. Heading over to hashrate.no, we can see the yield for the A750 GPU on Ergo is 0.279 Ergo per day, per GPU. That's not bad at all. And from what Soch said, we should be able to knock 25 watts off the power that hashrate.no is saying. Also, these GPUs look to be doing really good on Ravencoin as well, yielding 13.19 Raven per day. And up next, we have the ASRock H510 Pro BTC Plus riserless motherboard. These particular motherboards support CAM, which is Clever Access Memory, also known as resizable bar. I have a couple of these motherboards running and I've been really enjoying them. Now let's take a minute to go over Clever Access Memory and resizable bar and how you access it in the BIOS. Step 1 is going to be to check your manufacturer's website to make sure that your specific BIOS already has Clever Access Memory or resizable bar supported. Step 2. While the system is starting up, press the delete key to get into the BIOS and go to BIOS/boot/CSM. If the CSM menu is not visible, then set fastboot to disabled. Step 3. Set CSM to disabled. Step 4. Go to BIOS/advanced/chipset configuration and set above 4G decoding to enabled. On to Step 5. After Step 4, the option for Clever Access Memory will appear below the option for above 4G decoding. Please set it to enabled. Step 6. Press F10 to save the settings for your BIOS and you are ready to properly run Intel GPUs. The exact steps and the wording that I used in this video may differ between brands and models, so please check your manufacturer's website for more information. And up next, the EVGA 1600 watt P2 Supernova ATX power supply. Overkill? Yes. Awesome? Yes. And we ordered the 10500T CPU and some 3200 MHz RAM from Brandon Coin over at bc-pc.com. Should be here in a day or two. If you're in the market for a used motherboard, GPU, CPU, PSU, PDU, or even a whole PC, head on over to bc-pc.com. I have an affiliate link and a discount code to bc-pc.com that I'll leave down in the description below. He is always actively adding more stuff to the website, so please keep your eye out. I trust him. You can too. Thank you very much. We ended up with 5 of the Intel Arc A750 GPUs used off of eBay, but I did scoop one brand new one from Best Buy so that we could do a proper opening. Let's dive right into that, shall we? The Intel Arc A750 GPUs can be found right on Amazon, and they are currently on sale 22% off for $231.57. There are even some used units available right through Amazon for just $200 even. Not bad if you're looking to get started with these things. Back over on hashrate.no, we can look at the specific Ergo mining hash rate chart for all GPUs. We can see that with Ergo, things don't always work out like you might think. For example, an RTX 3090 outperforms an RTX 4090, and the A750 is right here between the 4070 Ti and the 7900 XT, outperforming the A770 by almost 10 megahash. Alright guys and girls, I wish I could finish the build in this video, but it's time for me to take Mrs. New England Crypto to the hospital to welcome our third child into the world. I'll finish the build and post a part 2 once the missus and the baby are home from the hospital safe and settled. We truly appreciate all of your support, all the kind words and the prayers. Thank you all so much. And if you've made it this far into the video, please leave #baby down in the comments to be entered in this week's giveaway for 5 more of these slim, snagless Cat 6 cables. Thank you all very much. We appreciate each and every one of you. Please like and or subscribe on the way out, and we will see you on the next one.